Beyond the Classified, the untold stories of the CIA's elite operatives. A top-secret U.S. Army Special Operations Unit has been running covert missions all over the world, from leading death squads to the hideout of drug baron Pablo Escobar, to assassinating key al-Qaeda members and capturing Saddam Hussein. The activity, as it became known to insiders, has achieved near-mythical status, even among the world's Special Operations elite. The Special Activities Division, or SAD, is an undercover and highly specialized unit within the Central Intelligence Agency, or CIA, responsible for executing covert and paramilitary operations with utmost precision and secrecy. Formerly known as the Special Activities Center, or SAC, this division operates on the fringes of the intelligence community, conducting missions often veiled in secrecy and deniability. Historical evolution. While the exact founding date of SAD remains elusive, it is widely believed to have been established in 1947. Since its inception, SAD has evolved into a complex entity composed of two key groups, the Special Operations Group, SOG, and the Political Action Group, or PAG. These distinct branches operate synergistically to execute covert missions ranging from military interventions to psychological operations. Operational scope. SAD's operational repertoire extends across various domains, encompassing covert military actions, intelligence gathering, psychological warfare, and cyber operations. With the advancement of technology, cyber warfare has emerged as a critical component of SAD's operations. The unit's specialized capabilities enable it to undertake missions that conventional military forces may find impractical. The Special Activities Division typically carries out deniable covert operations on foreign soil. Organizational structure. The Special Operations Group, or SOG, is the paramilitary arm of SAD, engaging in high-threat military and covert operations. Special Operations Group is critical to the U.S. government because it is known to employ its services when it does not want to be directly associated with the mission. In contrast, the Political Action Group, or PAG, orchestrates clandestine actions involving political influence, psychological operations, and economic maneuvering. PAG operatives are known to influence missions that are used to support U.S. foreign policy. For example, in the past, it has been rumored that PAG operators were used during insurgencies in order to help or restrict one side, which may be counterproductive to the interests of the United States. Part of the CIA's National Clandestine Service, the Special Activities Division is thought to include around 150 paramilitaries, pilots, and other specialists. When deployed to the field, they typically operate in 6-man or fewer teams, with many a mission carried out by a solo SAD operative. CIA Special Operations Group paramilitaries often work on joint operations alongside Delta, DevGru, Special Forces, and others. SAD is organized into several sections. Ground Branch. SAD Ground Branch operatives are experts in fieldcraft, surveillance, small arms, hostage rescue, CQB, and advanced driving. Many former Army Special Forces soldiers and Delta Force operators find their way into the Ground Branch. Maritime Branch. As the name suggests, the SAD Maritime Branch's focus is on amphibious operations, and as such tends to recruit ex-SEALs and Force Recon Marines as its operators. The SAD Maritime Branch is the elite of the elite, so naturally, they're experts in watercraft, ships, scuba, underwater diving, and other sophisticated maritime skills. Air Branch. Air Branch functions as the SAC's private air force. They fly both fixed and rotary wing aircraft in both combat and non-combat roles. Air Branch is known for possessing a fleet of jetliners disguised as commercial aircraft and run by front companies. Air Branch also has a fleet of captured Soviet bloc aircraft that it uses to maintain plausible deniability when flying in theaters where they wouldn't appear too unusual. Armor and Special Programs. SAD Armor and Special Programs Branch is different from the other three branches in that it works more behind the scenes and not in direct combat. Armor and Special Programs members are tasked with the development, testing, and covert collection of new personnel, armory, equipment, and transport. The Armor and Special Programs Department serves an important purpose, as the gathering of weapons and equipment must be obtained from clandestine sources abroad in order to have no connection to the U.S. government in the event a Special Activities Division operative is captured. SAD Training Program. The Special Activities Division, sometimes referred to as the Special Operations Group, is made up of paramilitary operations officers. CIA paramilitaries are typically ex-military personnel and veterans of military special operations units such as the Green Berets or Marine Force Recon. SAD also recruits from within the agency. Regardless of background, SAD operators undergo extensive specialized training. Selection for SAD is highly rigorous and demands the utmost expertise. Special Activities Division recruits reportedly begin their training at Camp Peary in Virginia. Camp Peary is nicknamed The Farm for its reputation as a setting for special ops. It is also believed that new recruits may receive training at The Point in Harvey Point, a facility located near Hertford, North Carolina. Recruits enter what is called the Clandestine Service Trainee, or CST program. Recruits are trained on a wide range of modern as well as groundbreaking new weaponry, explosive devices, and firearms. In aerial photos, you can see the various racetracks that are used to teach prospective Special Activities Division members defensive and offensive driving techniques. They also receive advanced hand-to-hand combat training, techniques for avoiding apprehension, building explosives from common products, HAHO and HALO, parachuting, scuba, and closed-circuit diving. The comprehensive training regimen spans 18 months and encompasses survival skills, weapons proficiency, foreign language mastery, wilderness training, and medical expertise. Notably, SAD's operatives are case officers skilled in espionage and handling networks of informants and spies. The best description is that they literally become super soldiers who must operate with agility, adaptability, and deniability. SAD requires recruits to undergo SERE, or Survival, Evasion, Resistance, and Escape training. They're also briefed in the latest in cyber warfare and technology. It has been reported that the motto for SAD-SOG paramilitary officers is Tertia Optio, or third option. Basically, everything involving SAD is classified. In fact, if a SAD operative is caught and held during a mission, it is highly likely that the U.S. government will deny any knowledge of their involvement. Inside the lobby of the old Central Intelligence Agency headquarters building in Langley, Virginia, there are 139 five-pointed stars carved into the marble wall. Each star represents a member of the agency who died in the line of duty. Of those 139 stars, around half were paramilitary officers. There are no names on the wall, only the words, "In honor of those members of the Central Intelligence Agency who gave their lives in the service of their country." Therefore, it is only possible to know some of the details regarding the special activities. Special Activities Division Notable Operations. Historical precedents and contemporary challenges. Drawing from historical precedents, it is evident that SAD played pivotal roles in pivotal moments, such as Operation Freedom in 2001 and the Iraq invasion in 2003. Operation Jawbreaker. Following the attack on the World Trade Center, President George W. Bush ordered the Special Activities Center operatives to collaborate with foreign intelligence services. Within a week, the first CIA paramilitary operatives were on the ground in Afghanistan. Pilots from the Air Branch flew a crew of Ground Branch operators on a Soviet-made Mi-17 helicopter. From there, the Ground Branch team linked up with the Afghan Northern Alliance. Decades prior, the CIA had already been brutal at work, making contacts in Afghanistan while fighting the Soviets. Armed with only a few rifles, squad automatic weapons, radios, and $3 million in cash stuffed into a suitcase, the team set off on their mission. They swiftly began bribing Afghan warlords in order to gather intelligence to set the stage for the incoming U.S. invasion and the hunt for Osama bin Laden. Abu Kamal Raid. In 2008, President George W. Bush authorized a covert action mission in the Syrian city of Abu Kamal. A pickup team of CIA PMOOs and JSOC operators were assembled and flown into the city in the early hours of the evening. The team target was an Al-Qaeda logistics network and a high-ranking officer, Abu Ghadia. The raid was a success. However, the Syrian government found out about the U.S. crossing into their country. Syria alleges that 8 civilians were killed during the raid. However, the U.S. government denies this, claiming that everyone who was killed was a hostile militant. In the annals of intelligence and covert operations, the Special Activities Division, SAD, stands as a bastion of excellence. With a rich history, versatile training, and a mandate encompassing diverse operations, SAD's impact reverberates in the shadows of international security. What are your thoughts on it? Share in the comments, and remember to subscribe to learn more about secret operations.